Monday, March 25, 1887. M. arrived at the Boranagar Mott to visit his brother disciples. Devendra accompanied him. M. had been coming to the monastery very frequently, and now and then had spent a day or two. The previous week, he had spent 3 days at the Mott. He was very eager to observe the spirit of intense renunciation of these young men. It was evening. M. intended to spend the night in the monastery. So she lighted the lamp in the worship room and chanted the name of God. Next, he burnt incense before all the pictures of gods and goddesses in the various rooms. The evening service began. So she conducted the worship. The members of the Mott, with M. and Devendra, stood with folded hands and sang the hymn of the Arati. When the worship was over, Narendra and M. became engaged in conversation. Narendra was recalling his various meetings with Sri Ramakrishna. Narendra: one day, during one of my early visits, the master, in an ecstatic mood, said to me, "You have come! How amazing!" I said to myself, it is as if he had known me a long time. Then he said to me, "Do you ever see light?" I replied, "Yes, sir. Before I fall asleep, I feel something like a light revolving near my forehead." M. Do you see it even now? Narendra: I used to see it frequently. In Jodu Molik's garden house, the master one day touched me and muttered something to himself. I became unconscious. The effect of the touch lingered with me a month, like an intoxication. When he heard that a proposal had been made about my marriage, he wept, holding the feet of the image of Kali. With tears in his eyes, he prayed to the Divine Mother, "O Mother, please upset the whole thing. Don't let Narendra be drowned." After my father's death, my mother and my brothers were starving. When the master met Onnuda Guha one day, he said to him, "Narendra's father has died. His family is in a state of great privation. It would be good if his friends helped him now with money." After Onnuda had left, I scolded him. I said, "Why did you say all those things to him?" Thus rebuked, he wept and said, "Alas, for your sake I could beg from door to door. He tamed us by his love. Don't you think so? M. There is not the slightest doubt about it. His love was utterly unselfish.